G.I. Joe is the code name for America's daring, highly trained Special Mission Force. Its purpose? To defend human freedom against Cobra, a ruthless terrorist organization determined to rule the world.
He never gives up, he'll stay till the fight's won. G.I. Joe will dare, G.I. Joe.
Using a diversion, Cobra stows strange cargo aboard the shuttle, captures Space Station Delta, and fires the powerful laser cannon, destroying Joe headquarters. But this is only the first step in Cobra's master plan to build a pyramid of darkness, beneath which no source of electrical energy will function. Battling their way past huge water robots, Snake Eyes and Shipwreck suddenly face extermination at the entrance to the Control Cube factory, as we begin the next exciting episode of G.I. Joe, the Pyramid of Darkness.
Intruder must be exterminated! Exterminated! Exterminated!
Cobra Commander, the Great Snake rules forever! Wrong. Hail Cobra Commander, the Great Snake rules forever! Hail Cobra Commander, the Great Snake rules forever!
Hail Cobra Commander! The Great Snake rules forever! Cobra Commander! The Great Snake rules forever! Enter and get to work.
All right!
Have a nice day.
Attention loyal Cobra 13 workers. Control Cube 1 is completed and is now being readied for delivery. Finish remaining cubes with renewed vigor.
Burl, keep headquarters in touch.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
What are we doing? Well, that's a heck of a question. You know what we're doing?
You're supposed to be earning your pay, Snakeling. Now get to work.
Work! Oh, aye, sir. Right, sir. Work!
Stop! Since when are birds and dogs part of Cobra regulations?
Look, you want the parrot and pooch for target practice. They're all yours. Just don't tell Destro who told you to take them.
Destro owns those animals?
Well, Hitler had a canary, Attila the Hun like goldfish. What can I tell you? You want Destro's zoo, buddy. You got it.
Hold it. Get back to work, but take care of these little pets.
Lovely Polly, sweet birdie.
And if he isn't nice to them, you let me know. Now start hauling titanium. Cobra Commander needs the rest of them cubes.
Thanks for letting us establish temporary headquarters on your carrier, Admiral Ledger.
Temporary is the word to remember, Flint. I run a tight ship, and that doesn't leave much room for visitors, even when they're friendly, but especially when they're female.
Women aren't bad luck at sea, Admiral. That's just an old Navy superstition.
Old Navy is just what I am, ma'am. I've been at sea so long, whales ask me for directions. There's something coming in on Joe frequency.
That beeper belongs to Shipwreck.
All right, he escaped the water robots.
I'll punch up a close shot.
Destro. Shipwreck must have tagged his operation.
Projecting Destro's flight coordinates shows him touching down at a cute volcanic vacation spot known as the Devil's Playground. But that's no place for a lady, Flint.
I will need someone to maintain surveillance aboard the carrier.
And I'm sure you'll pick the right man for the job.
Yo, Joe!
She's not just a lady, Admiral Ledger. She's my teammate. Yo, Joe!
Figure, Dusty. Why ain't Sartan blasting more Joe positions on Earth instead of working us like slaves in zero gravity?
Keep working! No shirking! Maybe Cobra's got bigger fish to French fry, and maybe this electronic gear's part of their plan.
Work! No talking!
Right, handsome. We love to work. As a matter of fact, I even wrote a song about it. When you slave for a cobra sure is neat to do your work to a boogie-woogie beat. Just let your feet tap and move while the prisoners groove with a bodio-dodio reed.
Work! All right already.
We've got to get into the control room, find out what's going on here, and then get word back to Earth.
Lots of luck. First, you gotta get past those scuzzy fuzzies. Then there's those knuckle-headed dreadnoughts. Man, even old Junkyard'd have trouble slipping through all the security.
I didn't say it'd be easy, Mutt. Wait a minute. I got an idea.
What is it?
Shh. Look, the gravity lever.
Yeah, so?
So what if gravity suddenly falls in on us, and I mean falls?
Yeah, of course. Let me warn the others.
Give me 2 minutes, then throw the lever back to 0G.
Okay, get crazy.
No more! No more! Get back to work! I can't take it no more! I need gravity!
Gravity! Stop the prisoner! He's escaping!
There he is! He's headed to the control room!
Quick, get him!
I hope Mutt's timing is perfect.
He's gone crackers! Yo, Joe!
G.I. Joe will return after these messages. Now, back to G.I. Joe.
Hey, lighten up, you guys!
Good old Mutt.
He's reached the control room level! Come on, we'll go down the utility ramp!
Back to work!
Yes, sir.
No! Gravity again?
Look out below!
The Pyramid of Darkness is nearing completion, Zartan. 2 more parties have left with control cubes.
Mercy! Have pity on me!
Dusty!
Let me rest in gravity!
Seize the prisoner! You miserable slave driver! Can't stop! Stand aside!
Look out!
That should be enough gravity to satisfy you for quite a while.
Cobra must be up to something big.
Take the prisoner and your wretched selves out of here at once!
Luke, are you okay? Dusty, get a message back to...
Careful! We must not damage the cube! Horizontal alignment has been verified. Commence implantation. 3.09 units down on vertical axis. Slowly, slowly. Sander! Maintain cube position!
Let's put 1 cube down the tube.
Nothing must interfere with cube placement! Cobra!
All right, we'll just have to go in from the side door.
Cobra! Prepare for ground attack!
Pink is your color.
Don't laugh, you bum.
I don't know what that cube does, but we've got to take it apart before it does it.
I'm not crazy about the way things are going, Snake Eyes. This assembly line's churning out cubes faster than we can figure out what to do.
Attention! Attention! A message from our glorious leader, Cobra Commander!
Up his nose with a fire hose. I am pleased with your rapid production of the control cubes. The 4th and final cube must be finished at once so we do not lose the strategic advantage to our enemy, G.I. Joe. Now back to work and victory, Cobra!
story on those cubes and get traveling. Hold it. The chief engineer's office. We've hit pay dirt. This'll take a little finesse.
Finesse! Yeah, finesse!
Batten down your bilge, Polly. We got work to do. Bingo! That laser disc programs the assembly line. Everything headquarters needs to know about those cubes is on this.
Okay, turn around, nice and slow.
Good going, Timber. Okay, you too, Polly. And speaking of going, we're gone.
I don't know, Dusty. I mean, the fact you used to repair refrigerators doesn't make you an electronics expert.
I'm not saying I'm an expert, but I know enough to put this circuit jumper across those communications cables.
And then anything Zartan picks up on his monitor will be broadcast out on Joe frequency?
That's the idea, but first we need a diversion.
I hope this cable has enough voltage.
I'm sure it'll spark some interest.
You bad!
They're as dumb as they are ugly.
What? No! Amy, get back to your post! Hey, come on now, let go!
Okay, Dusty, do your stuff.
Prisoners, now you pay!
G.I. Joe will return after these messages. Now, back to G.I. Joe.
You shall pay!
He won't even remember his name after that jolt.
That's really gonna do it?
You bet. Probably. I hope.
The Crimson Twins will soon reach the City of the Dead without interference from G.I. Joe. The cube should be in place shortly.
I'm picking up something on Joe frequency from Space Station Delta.
Major Blood is on schedule for arrival at the Mountain of Glass, Sartan. There remains but one last link to complete my master plan.
Cobra's got the Delta Station. They're planting cubes throughout creation. If we don't start retaliation, we're sunk, and that's no bunk.
Roadblock's Hold on, crew. Roadblock said retaliation, didn't he? Yeah! Said yeah! Well, that's just what we're gonna do! Retaliate! Joe!
You know, Footloose, I think Admiral Ledger showed exceptional judgment in assigning us to head this cube-chasing detachment. You and I are a uniquely capable combination, don't you think?
Like, makes no never mind to me, Airtight. I'll just mellow out until we hit the City of the Dead.
I'm going to use this time to double-check my computations on fuel consumption. 9.2 times 5.0...
You, button your lip and fly this ship. And you, on your toes or I'll mash your nose. You two dingbats never headed a mission before. Well, that's why Admiral Ledger put me in charge. So shape up now, or this goes pow.
Right, Roadblock.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
We're on our way.
Major Blood's heading for that charming frozen confection, that jagged ice peak called the Mountain of Glass. And we're gonna climb it, Bazook, hand over hand, dangling in space thousands of feet in the air. Ain't that exciting?
No, sickening.
Why you say that? fall in. Oh, well, don't worry. We won't do that part.
This thing's got auxiliary power, but we can't risk the noise until we're farther out.
See, sir, Marjorie Dog, Jack will have a new master, and Shipwreck will have a Charlie horse.
Keep it up, Polly, and I'll turn you into a hood ornament. Uh-oh. Timber, help Snake Eyes pump while I start the engine.
Put your paws into it.
It won't catch. Come on, you rust-covered barnacle. Thanks, Timber. I owe you a big one.
They can't outrun our truck, reptiles! Take Route F and intercept them at Junction 7!
Ah, this is the life!
Pepper!
10,000 gold fang shillings to the trooper who brings them in!
Faster, Snake Eyes! Pump faster!
No visitors!
Cobra! No!
You antique metal meatball!
Run them down! Increase thrust!
Switch ahead! Time to part company, Snake Eyes! All right, we did it! We're finally out of
Danger! Save Polly!
Get ready for a little roller coaster ride!
One down, one to go!
Hit the brakes! Let's get out of here. I've been underground so long I feel like a toadstool. Let's stash these uniforms where they belong. Great. We just went from the sewer up to the toilet.
I have them. They're moving into the civilian sector.
Maintain fire until cube placement has been verified. .570. Vertical. Mark.
Well, if we can't take the low road,
The high road's not a bad idea.
1, 2, 3. Yo, Joe!
Flint, help!
Lady J!
G.I. Joe will return after these messages. In our next episode, Snake Eyes and Shipwreck encounter an unexpected ally in the slums of Enterprise City, and Alpine shatters the mountain of glass by yodeling, while Roadblock, Airtight, and Footloose battle their way through the ancient city of the dead, past giant clay warriors, in a desperate attempt to prevent the Crimson Twins from planting another one of the mysterious control cubes. All in the next exciting episode of G.I. Joe, the Pyramid of Darkness.